And tonight we're hearing from a friend and a spokesperson for the Bixler family.
In fact, that friend spoke with our Emily Longnecker today about the mother of four's life. And she also shared what she hopes that people will remember about this woman that her sorority sisters affectionately called Vanna White.
This is how Lisa Hall wants to remember the woman who was Hall's maid of honor the day she got married.
She had a smile that was as big as this barn. And when she walked into a room, no matter how she was feeling, that smile was just very, very evident.
It's that smile Hall remembers when she thinks about becoming fast friends and sorority sisters with Kristin Bixler during their college days at IU.
She was our own personal Vanna White. We'd say Vanna was in the room when Chris walked in the room. We were just waiting for her to turn a letter around, and you know, she loved that.
Those are the kinds of memories Hall is holding on to right now after learning of Bixler's death, even though they'd grown apart in recent years.
You know, life does that.
Hall is still grieving her longtime friend's death and knowing Bixler's son is now charged with his mom's murder.
And this is a situation that I think nobody can put their head around and understand it. It's hard to even find the words because it is so unimaginable.
That's why Hall says she agreed to talk about Bixler at her family's request.
And they just felt like they were just too knee-deep in grief and asked me to speak on their behalf.
So Hall is remembering the friend she calls loyal to the core.
If you needed help, if you needed anything, you would call Kristin. She'd help you figure it out, no matter what it was.
That's what Hall believes her friend was trying to do with her eldest son, Graham.
I know she felt deeply connected to help Graham's mental health improve and was seeking help for him. Her love was very, very big.
That's why Hall says it's been so hard to learn in recent days that Bixler had shared with friends and family she was afraid of her son, and to think about what that must have felt like as a mom.
That loyalty to her son even put her in a position that cost her her life. But she did not want to leave him. She wanted to protect others from him, and so she stayed. And staying ultimately cost her her life.
Hall knows that's the part many who didn't know Kristin Bixler are thinking about right now. She wants them to know her friend's life was about so much more than how it ended.
I wore this shirt for this interview today because on the back it says, "All you need is love." And that was Kristin's mantra. You know, that was her. She loved big, she loved hard, and I think when you love hard, you lose hard.
And for those who love Kristin Bixler like Lisa Hall, the loss they're feeling with her death is profound. Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Now, Lisa Hall says that Bixler's family told her that a memorial now is being planned for a later date.